Hello guys. So you read the title. I'm actually being serious. I did make a top 1000 demon list. So basically this video is just going to be like about that. Like it's going to be like a little, I guess, a little introduction. So I have the Google Doc over here. So as you see, this list ranks the top 1000 hardest demons in Geometry Dash. I made this because the top 150 is too hard. Like, as a lot of people are saying, like, I'm currently trying to beat Ethereal Artifice. I have 78% on the level. I had a similar situation with Safkiel, basically trying to beat something while it's constantly moving down on the list, and, like, the stress of, like, trying to do something almost impossible before it falls off the list is just too much. So if the list was a bit more accessible, that would be better. So I have 5 sources. I have the demon list, obviously. I have something called the Extreme Demon server, which basically it actually has a top 151 to 200 list, like in order. So it's basically extends the list to top 200. And then I have 2 spreadsheets. So the first spreadsheet is called the Geometry Dash Demon Ladder. It takes a while to load, but basically, as you see, basically people give opinions on how hard they think levels are. Look, I found myself here. Basically, yeah. And so basically, if you see easy demons, medium demons, hard demons, insane demons, extreme demons, and then the average opinion is like, it's kind of, it's put into tiers like this, as you see. So for every level, the average of everyone's opinion is put into a tier. The other spreadsheet I use is non-list worthy extreme demons. So it basically takes every non-list worthy extreme demon and it ranks them into tiers. So as you can see, the beginner tier has stuff like Acu, Cataclysm, and then you get into stuff like Heartbeat, maybe possibly Thing Niflheim, and then Bloodbath, and then yeah, and then like Low Death. So I use that as well, and then I also use the Insane Demon list. Basically, it ranks the hardest insane demons in the game. So on here there's stuff like ICDX and stuff like that. So, and here, basically, if I scroll down on the list, you'll see that despite the fact that I have these sources, there's strings of red and green levels. Basically, these strings of red and green levels are levels that are the same difficulty, meaning that, like, basically, these levels here, like Shatter and Mirage, they're both in the yellow tier over here. Shatter, Mirage, I found them. And then on here, if I search Shatter, to see tier 24, and then Mirage, if I find Mirage, it's also tier 24. See, that's me. So they're both in the same tier on both of the sources I have, so that means that they're tied. So Shatter, even though it says 268, it's actually 269 because I just assumed the lowest value. So I can scroll down here. And also one thing, you may notice some of these are unrated. What I do about unrated insane demons is I just assume they're tier 18, which is the middle tier of insane demon. So there's like 200 unrated insane demons. So if you go down here, there's a tie of like almost 200 levels. Hopefully that will get smaller over time. And then down here in the bottom 100, you have stuff like Firewall, Supersonic, Lit Fuse, 8-0, Rupture, so like low-end insane demons. In fact, Windy Landscape would have been 1009 if I had continued. So stuff like Poltergeist is 998. Now, I guess one more thing, if the 1000th level is tied, like part of a string like this, I'll just keep the rest of the string on here. So like, when these 3 levels fall off, like this green string is gonna stay on the list even if it goes over 1000. I have one more thing to show you. So this is a document with my completions from the top 1,000. So as you can see, like Zafkiel is here, and then Mirage is here, and then my other stuff is here. And then what I want to do one day is I want to make this into like an actual website. And if I get a team of helpers, then I might be able to make a stats viewer, but for now I'm not going to be doing that. For now I'm just going to be keeping it as a showcase of the levels, but like if I get a stats viewer, then yeah. Oh, and one more thing. Sparkling is not on the demon list, but if you look at the demon list public server, it is in pending. You guys may know I'm actually banned from that server, so I have friends who send me screenshots of the pending list changes so that I can see. So I do the same thing for the insane demon list, but basically what I do is if it says the projection is main or extended, I just put it right in the middle like I did with shutdown, as you see, and then if it's extended, so you see I put quantum theory like in the middle of the extended list because it's projected to be extended list. And then for levels that are projected to be main list, so sparkling, what I did for sparkling was I looked up a YouTube video of someone who beat sparkling, and I looked at the description. They said that the level was between Akashic Records and Arctic Lights, or 33 to 37, so I placed it at 35. That's basically what I did. Obviously, when it actually gets placed on the demon list, I'll move it to wherever it gets placed, but for now it's 35. So blue levels are pending, and you can see if I go down to the insane demon list, I did the same thing for some of the pending insane demons. I'm not banned from that server, so like I'm all good. But yeah, basically that's the top 1,000 demons list.